Drop the brace.
What's up, guys? It's Bob here and Ryan from PoLSRS, and today we're going to do something a little bit different, and we're going to talk about the weekend we had, 3 weeks ago now?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 weeks or so.
Where me and Ryan went up to my old college and hung out with a couple of my friends and wound up going to a different college as well. So it was kind of an eventful weekend.
Oh.
And Ryan, do you want to start it with the drive up?
Yeah, so basically what we did first was I drove from my house to Bob's house, which is like a 40-minute drive, a little less.
Mm.
And first of all, I almost got hit. Like, I was driving. Someone almost hit me like 3 times. The same guy. Coming off of the fucking exit ramp. But anyway, so we got to Bob's house. I got to Bob's house, and then someone else came. And what was that one show we were watching?
Campus Creator.
Yeah. And a guy was fucking pissing on Main Street in New York.
In the middle of the road.
In the middle of the road, and the cops just stop him, and they're like, "You do realize you're peeing on Main Street, correct?" But then, Bob's friend Chris picked us up, and we had a full car, so 5 people, and we were in the car for about,
4.5 hours.
And it was a very fun drive.
We usually stop at a rest stop and then get something to eat and pee and whatever, and then we get back on the road. And when we got back off the road from the rest stop, we actually saw a PT Cruiser in front of us that had like a little sign. And
it was not like a bumper sticker. It was like a
notebook
paper.
A piece of loose leaf. It was a piece of loose leaf taped on like all 4 sides, and it said, "Today's my birthday, ladies flash me." So Chris drove up next to him, and we looked into his car, and he held up a sign that said, "I dare you."
He was he was like 40 years old, and like,
yeah, he was pretty old. But we wound up passing him, and we noticed like he was following us and like trying to we even swerved because there was a girl in the front seat.
Yeah.
And he finally caught up to us again, so Ryan took it upon himself to flash him.
Yeah, he liked what he saw. Who wouldn't?
So anyway, you want to cover what happened at Justin's apartment?
So basically, we got to Justin's, which is Bob's friend's, whose house we stayed at the first night, and it was pretty much just we walked in the door and they handed us beers, and we started drinking from then.
Yeah, it was like 8 o'clock, and I've experienced it before because I lived up there last year, and there's a couple holidays that you pretty much drink all day. But we were drinking or whatever and just bullshitting around, and Saturday was pretty tame compared to Saturday. Or Friday was pretty tame compared to Saturday. But
I got to what was that food place?
Oh, Are You Hungry?
Yeah, it's like
they have sandwiches. If people know where Rutgers is in New Jersey, they have a place like that as well. But they pretty much like have a basic sandwich, and then it's like different sides on top of it.
Yeah, I think I got it was called the Fat Buffalo, and it had like chicken, onion rings, and something else. Yeah,
I usually get the fat bitch there, and it comes with mozzarella sticks, French fries, and chicken fingers on a cheesesteak. So yeah, it sounds disgusting, but it's definitely a lot better when you're drunk.
So good.
So.
We have a place like that near my house. It's pretty much the exact same thing that you guys have. It's called Boogie Haven. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's only Jersey.
Saturday, we wound up going to my other friend's, actually Justin's girlfriend's house, and they were having a party at their house, and we started drinking probably at about 1 in the afternoon to about 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And there's a couple experiences, and I'll let Ryan explain the one with the fridge.
So basically, there's like this it was his girlfriend and then 3 other roommates,
That were all girls as well.
all girls. And 2 of them were like really cool and they were like drinking with us and stuff. And then one of them was like a bitch, apparently. I didn't really like talk to her. But
She wasn't there.
well, yeah, as soon as we got there, she left. And they really wanted to like piss her off. Her name was, what was it, AJ?
AJ, yeah.
So what we did was Bob and like pretty much half the people left.
It was me, one of Jen's roommates, Cora, her other roommate Lauren, and then Jen's little brother went out to get food at like 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah. So pretty much like half of the house was gone. And I stayed at the house. And Bob's friend Justin was just kind of like, guys, let's move the fridge into the foyer. And we were just like, what? So we eventually just wound up, it took like 3 people to move it. We just moved the fridge into the, like, right outside the door. Like inside the house, but like right next to the front door. And so Bob and everyone comes back in, and they're just like, what the hell? Why is there a fridge here? And we eventually just started moving shit in the whole house. Like we moved the dining room table to the kitchen. And then
they moved the coffee table into the foyer as well.
yeah, it was fucking crazy. And then another thing that happened, apparently when I was sleeping both of the days, I was like snoring really loudly.
It wasn't just snoring, it was more like,
I asked my parents, I don't do that here, so I don't know what it is. But
Ryan fell asleep on the couch at like 12 the first night.
I know I was so tired.
And then he was up like till 2 with everybody else on Saturday night into Sunday.
Yeah, I did fall asleep first, but remember I said, if I fall asleep and I'm pissing everyone off, just pour water on my face.
So Ryan told me before if he fell asleep that I could pour water on his face. So I poured water on his face when he fell asleep, and it wound up going into his ear. But I mean, it's unavoidable.
And I couldn't hear anything the rest of the night out of my right ear. And it was very convenient because I was sleeping right next to the fridge.
Yep. But I thought it was a pretty successful weekend. I met the one girl, and I still talk to her all the time. So.
Aw, yeah. But in case anyone was wondering, me and Bob met on RuneScape, but we've met each other in real life. I think that was the 4th time?
4th or 5th, yeah.
Something like that. And then I think I'm going over to Bob's house in June, in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I'll probably come to your house in May, depending on, because I'm going up to Gettysburg the one day now, so I have to go to Pottstown, but we'll see.
But then he's probably gonna come to my house also at the end of June, because my sister's graduating high school.
That's right.
And she's having like a graduation party, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't know if you know this, Bob, but since last night we've gained 15 subscribers.
Yeah, I saw that Jason mentioned it in Skype.
And
I don't know how that happened.
yeah, we think that like someone shouted us out or something, but we don't know who it was. So
Who'd you pay?
what?
Who'd you pay?
I can't hear you.
Who'd you pay?
Oh, nobody. But if you did shout us out, or if you just 15 people randomly subscribe to us at once, which is pretty uncommon, thank you.
And welcome.
Yeah.
That about wraps it up, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this kind of real life storytelling time. If you enjoyed it, we might wind up having a couple other ones. I'm sure after June at my house, there'll be a couple. I expect people to vomit, like Ryan probably, but
I'm not gonna vomit.
we'll see. But yeah, until next time, guys. I think Ryan has a video tomorrow, or does Mike?
It's me.
Okay, so Ryan has a video tomorrow, and he'll see you then. Bye.
See ya.